In this video today, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make your own custom insert cards to work with the Cricut Joy and the Cricut Joy card mat. So if you didn't know, you can purchase insert card kits, which are super awesome. They come with a card, an envelope, and an insert card, and so they look like this. I love having these on hand, but sometimes you might want to use other paper. Like I have this deluxe paper from Cricut. It's called Whimsical Garden, and I absolutely love it. So I just wanted to see if I could make my own insert card using this paper, cutting it down to size, and I'm excited to tell you that you can, and I'm really excited to show you guys how to do that today. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut my paper, and I'm actually going to cut this by hand. I have a paper trimmer here. I highly recommend using it because it has the measurements on it. I got this one in one of the tool packs from Cricut. I use it for more than just cutting paper, iron-on, vinyl. It's just really great to have on hand. So anyway, I'm grabbing the dimensions for my card and the insert card from the actual box, which is really nice. So for our card, it says we need it to be 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. But remember, we have to obviously fold our card. So for this 4 1/4, we are going to double that dimension. So we're going to cut our first cut at 8 1/2 inches. I will put all the dimensions down below in the description for you so you don't have to remember, but we're going to first cut it at 8 1/2. So this swings up, and then we'll grab the paper. And I'm going to line it up over here to 8 1/2. Make sure that this is straight up against, and then we'll cut. And now our next dimension is going to be 5 1/2 inches. So we'll just flip this on its side, and we've got 5, so we have 5 1/2 right here. We'll just get that lined up, push it up against, and cut. Perfect. So this is going to be the card. This will be the outside of the card, and then this will be the inside. So in just a second, all you're going to have to do is fold it, and it's that simple. But I want to get the insert card cut first, so I'll just set that aside. And then for the insert card, we're going to cut it to 4 inches by 5 1/4. Put it right up to 4. And then 5 1/4. And that's it. That's how simple it is to cut your paper. So this is going to be the insert card that will go behind this floral pattern. So I can either use this pattern and mix some patterns, or I can use this green as well. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet because I like them both. So now that we have this cut, we're going to get to folding. All you have to do for your card is simply fold it in half. So we'll just fold it over, crease down with your finger. And I actually like to use like a pen or a marker or something and just push down as well, just to help give it that crease. Okay, so now we have our folded card, and then we have our insert card. All right, so now I'm here in Design Space, and I have started a new project. I'm on a blank canvas. So we're gonna search for some Cricut Joy card projects. To do that, we'll click on Projects here on the left. And then it's super important to remember that you have your Joy machine selected in the top right-hand corner. As you can see, you can toggle through the 3 machines. Make sure you've selected Joy. So now from here, you can type Joy card if you would like, and a ton of different Joy cards are going to pop up. If you have Cricut Access, then you'll have access to a lot more cards, but if you don't, I highly recommend clicking on this Categories button and then clicking Free for Cricut Joy. So now you know it's searching for the cards in the free category, which is super nice. There are tons of free ones that do come with your machine. So we're going to search through here and find a card. I think I'm going to do this cupcake birthday card. And then from here, we're just going to click on Make It. And then we'll hit continue. It will connect to our Joy over Bluetooth. And then we are using Cricut's deluxe paper today. I have it saved as a favorite here, but you can also click browse all materials and search for paper, and then deluxe paper will pop right up. So you can click on that, click done. Then we'll load the fine point blade in the machine, then we'll load the mat, and then once that's done, we'll hit go in the bottom right hand corner and get cutting. So for this project, you're going to need the Cricut Joy card mat. So we'll get our card mat, and you're going to remove the clear plastic liner that's on it, but save this because it will protect your mat and help it have a longer life. Then we're going to take our folded card, and we're going to put it inside of the card mat. So the card mat looks like this, and you're just going to tuck the bottom underneath, and then keep it level with the top and push down. You can grab a scraper tool if you want and push down as well just to help it stick. But now we are all set to get it cutting. All right, so as you can see from the flashing light, we are all set. We'll just get this opened up and then we'll put our mat in. As you can see, it automatically catches it. It pulls it through and aligns it. And then once that's finished, we'll hit go on Design Space and get cutting. So the joy is all finished. You can see from the flashing light, and obviously it stops cutting. So I'm just gonna go on my computer here and click unload. The next thing we're going to do is to remove the paper from the card mat. I'm using a spatula tool to help me do this because we want to be very careful not to obviously bend our card. So I like to start in one corner and just carefully start pulling up, just little bits at a time. We'll work my way down. Just ever so gently pulling up. Okay, then once we have a little bit of it up, I actually like to flip my mat and pull the mat back while I hold the card straight, just like that. So we'll remove the card from the mat. And as you can see, a lot of pieces, there's a ton of little like sprinkle or confetti, whatever you want to call it, pieces are still in the card. So I'm actually just gonna grab my weeder tool and just push out the excess pieces that way. Okay, so that's all finished and I'm gonna clean my card mat quick. So to do this, I'm just taking my scraper tool and I'm just gonna push all the little pieces off. Perfect, and then you can take that clear protective sheet. We'll put it back on to protect the mat. Okay, so then obviously from here we just have to put our insert card in. We already cut it to size. So let's see what it looks like both ways. So all you have to do is, if you haven't done this before, just tuck it in each of the little slots in each corner. Super simple to make cards with the Cricut Joy. Honestly, it's one of my favorite ways to use the Joy. Not only does the person get a handmade card, but it's so much cheaper than buying cards and you can customize them too. Okay, so that's what it looks like with the other pattern behind it. Now let's see what it looks like with the mint. Even though I like to mix patterns sometimes, I think the mint is going to look really pretty, so we'll try that. And then there'll be a fun pattern on the inside too. Kind of pushing this down to flatten it all out. Make sure it's all in there nice and snug. And there it is. Cute. I definitely think I'm going to leave the mint. So that is how you make your own custom insert cards using the Cricut Joy. Obviously, we'll need an envelope. I usually have several envelopes on hand that I use. You won't be able to make an envelope with your Cricut Joy that I know of. If you know a way, let us know in the comments below. If I find a way in the future, I'll definitely make a video, but you might just have to get your own envelope or not use an envelope. And obviously that's one of the benefits to buying the pack. It comes with the cards, the insert, and the envelopes as well. So anyway, nice to have options. And that's all I have for you guys today. So if you have any questions, let us know in the comments below and we'd love to help you out. Thanks for watching.